Hi. You know, a lot of people always said to me, you're so lucky, you're just healthy, you're fit, you're little. You know, I'm not actually only 5 feet tall, but I'm here to tell you that actually luck had nothing to do with it. So at the age of 19, 20 years old, I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia. A lot of people don't even know that about me. And I was also diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. Literally couldn't get out of bed. And this was back in 1990, 1991. Nobody knew anything about it. And at the time, even my own dad just said, well, there's no such thing in his vocabulary as the word can't. And which is great because it really instilled some great things in me in that that's not in my vocabulary either. But at the time, I couldn't get out of bed. I was exhausted. And the doctors at the time, they didn't know anything. They were just like, well, just go home and go to bed. And then their other answer was, well, it's all in your head. Well, now they're finding out that fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue is not all in your head. So, and it's kind of funny because even still, there's a little bit of stigma on it, like it might be in your head. But actually, it's not. The pain is real. It is very, very, very painful to go through. So I was lucky at the time because I did not have the word can't instilled in me. And so I did not feel that it was an option for me to just lay down and go to bed. I had so many things I wanted to do in my life, and the doctors really didn't have any answers. So I went on a search for truth and a search for nutrition. That's kind of part of what got me on my journey of learning about nutrition. So I actually had a very wise doctor at the time, a naturopath, tell me to go without eating something for 30 days and then eat it and see how it made me feel. So that's what I did. And I did it very systematically with every food. And at the time, again, mind you, this is 1990. I cut out gluten, which was unheard of. People didn't even know. I would say, "Oh, I don't eat that. It's pasta," and they'd say, "But I'd say that's wheat," and they said, "No, it's pasta." They didn't even know that wheat was in pasta at the time. So I cut out gluten. I cut out all sugar except for honey or any kind of raw natural sugar like that. So honey, I would eat honey, and I cut out all dairy at the time, and I completely changed my world around. And I still have days, painful days like anybody else with fibromyalgia, but it just doesn't affect me the way that it did back then. And I don't have the real tired days like I used to. And my schedule is really crazy. I mean, you guys see what my schedule is. I travel all over the world, and I'm up and about, and I work out a lot, and I just really love seeing people move through this, and you can move through it. So you absolutely can do it. It does take a little bit, and I don't know if you want to go as drastic as I did, but I love being gluten-free. I am not intolerant to it, but like celiac, I don't believe I have celiac, but when I do eat it, my eyes get itchy and my nose gets runny. So there are some effects to it, So maybe try going out without it for 30 days and see how it makes you feel, and see if that makes a difference. But anyway, I am just here to say that you can get through absolutely anything. You can overcome absolutely anything, whatever your challenges are. I hope that you find the strength to pull through that. My name is Amy Honey, and I want you to lean on my belief in you until you believe in yourself.